Hey there, cat guardians! We all love our feline friends and want them to live their best 9 lives. But sometimes, even with the best intentions, we might do things that hurt their feelings without even realizing it. In this video, we're diving deep into 16 surprising ways you might be unintentionally hurting your cat's feelings. We'll uncover those subtle signs of feline frustration and learn how to build a stronger, more trusting bond with our furry companions. So, if you're ready to speak your cat's language and create a happier, more harmonious home, stick around. Let's get started. You know that excited chirp your cat does when they hear the treat bag? Now imagine their confusion and disappointment when you call them over, only to scoop them up for a dreaded trip to the vet. Talk about mixed signals. Cats are incredibly intuitive creatures. When we use those positive reinforcement cues for something they perceive as negative, we erode their trust. It's like tricking a friend into a bad situation. They might forgive you once, but do it again and again. You're going to be sleeping with one eye open. And that's not the kind of relationship we want with our cats. Okay, let's talk about boundaries. We all know that one person who thinks it's hilarious to poke and prod, to startle you when you're relaxed, or to manhandle you without asking. Not cool, right? It's the same for our cats. Imagine feeling constantly on edge, never knowing when the next prank is coming. It's stressful. A stressed out cat is more likely to develop behavioral issues, from aggression to inappropriate elimination. So, ditch the cucumbers, put away the laser pointers if they turn into chase and frustrate sessions, and focus on building a relationship based on mutual respect and trust. Cats are natural-born explorers. Their curiosity is about engaging with their environment, including you. When they're underfoot, they just want to be close and involved. Instead of pushing them away, try redirecting their attention. Give them a designated spot nearby, like a cat tree or a comfy bed. Here's the thing about cats. They don't understand punishment the way we do. When you yell, swat, or spray them with water, they don't connect that action to whatever behavior you're trying to discourage. All they understand is that you, their supposed source of safety and security, have become unpredictable and scary. Instead of resorting to fear tactics, focus on positive reinforcement. Reward the behavior you want to see with treats, praise, and affection. And if your cat is exhibiting unwanted behaviors, consult with a veterinarian or a certified cat behaviorist to address the root cause. Remember, fear is not your friend when it comes to training your cat. Would you eat a sandwich that's been sitting out for a day? Probably not. Cats are the same way. Their sense of smell is far superior to ours. Stale food means bacteria, and bacteria means illness. Offer fresh food to show you care about their well-being. Watch your cat's appreciation shine through. We've all heard the stereotype of cats being aloof, solitary creatures. But the truth is, they crave interaction and affection just like any other social animal. Ignoring them might seem like you're giving them space, but it can actually lead to feelings of loneliness, boredom, and even depression. Think about it. How would you feel if your loved one suddenly stopped acknowledging your presence? It would be devastating. Cats need our love and attention just as much as we need theirs. Even small gestures, like a gentle head scratch or a playful game, can make a world of difference. So don't neglect your cat. Show them the love they deserve. Imagine having an annoying itch you can't reach, or a toothache that makes every bite agony. Now imagine not being able to tell anyone what's wrong. Regular grooming prevents painful mats and skin irritations. Trimming their nails prevents them from getting snagged and torn. By being attuned to those little details, we can ensure they live long, healthy, and comfortable lives. Imagine trying to enjoy a meal with loud music and sudden movements. Not relaxing, right? Cats feel the same way. Mealtime should be peaceful for our feline friends. Create a quiet dining area for your cat. Keep noise down and avoid sudden movements. Let them enjoy their meal in peace. Your cat will thank you. Imagine being stuck in the same room, day after day, with nothing to do but stare at the walls. Sounds pretty dull, right? For our feline friends, who are naturally curious and active creatures, a lack of mental stimulation can lead to boredom, frustration, and even depression. Providing them with plenty of toys, puzzles, and opportunities for play isn't just about keeping them entertained. It's about keeping their minds sharp and engaged. So, ditch the boring old toys. Invest in some interactive puzzles, create a stimulating environment with climbing structures and scratching posts, and watch your cat thrive. Banishing boredom is key to a happy cat. Remember that feeling when someone suddenly yells, making you jump out of your skin? That's what it's like for our cats when we yell. Their hearing is far more sensitive than ours. It's startling and disorienting. Use calm, assertive communication and positive reinforcement. Yelling is a scream too far for our feline friends. Imagine being petrified of something, spiders, heights, clowns, and having someone force you to confront that fear head-on. Terrifying, right? Cats, like us, have their own unique fears and anxieties. Whether it's the roar of a vacuum cleaner, the pop of a balloon, or the sudden appearance of a stranger, these fears are real and valid. Ignoring their fear only exacerbates the problem. It erodes their trust and increases anxiety. Pay attention to their body language. Are they hiding or trembling? These are signs of feeling overwhelmed. Create a safe space for them to retreat to. Gradually introduce them to new stimuli positively. Let's face it, not all cats are social butterflies. Some are natural extroverts, greeting every newcomer with a purr and a head boop. Others are more introverted, preferring to observe from a safe distance. Forcing shy felines into interactions can be stressful. So the next time you have guests over, resist the urge to parade your cat around. Let them approach at their own pace. Let's talk about the litter box for a minute. We all know how important it is to have a clean bathroom. For cats, the litter box is their bathroom, their sanctuary. Cats are fastidiously clean creatures. A dirty litter box is an affront to their nature. Scoop that litter box daily. Cleanliness is next to catliness. Cats are masters of disguise, especially when it comes to pain. Unlike us, cats mask signs of weakness. In the wild, showing pain makes you vulnerable. At home, this stoicism hinders care. How can we tell if they're hurting? Learn to read between the meows. Changes in behavior signal pain. Significant changes warrant a vet visit. Imagine being thirsty and finding a glass of water, only to discover it's covered in dust and grime. Cats feel the same way about dirty food and water bowls. Fresh water is essential for a cat's health. Refresh your cat's water bowl daily. Your cat will thank you for it. Let's talk about declawing. Declawing is not just removing a cat's claws, it's amputating the last bone of each toe. Imagine the pain of having your fingertips chopped off. That's what declawing feels like to a cat. It's a cruel procedure with lifelong consequences. Cats use their claws for climbing, scratching, and defense. There are humane alternatives like nail trims and claw caps. Choose kindness. Keep your cat whole. So there you have it. 16 surprising ways you might be hurting your cat's feelings without even realizing it. Remember, cats are complex creatures with their own unique ways of communicating. By learning to speak their language and paying attention to their subtle cues, we can build stronger, more fulfilling relationships with our feline companions. Keep those tails twitching and those purr motors running, and I'll see you in the next video.